Yo, it's Corrigan here. I just wanted to make a quick video today to just talk about, some shit that's been on my mind. It's like, I see so many people that are like just giving up on their dreams. It's not okay, right? They live their life, they're living their lives how other people want them to live their lives, and that's that's some bullshit, you know? Like, never let some motherfucker, it doesn't matter who it is, parents, friends, family, anybody, tell them to go fucking sit on it, do a 360. It's not their life, it's yours, right? I'm not saying that to mean to be like, go be an asshole to people that are just trying to give you some like fucking advice. They think they're trying to be useful and nice to you, but like the real thing is like, if you just as an example, let's say you want to go be a millionaire, right? Which I do. That is one of my goals, and that's what I work towards every day. If you want to go be a millionaire, then go fucking do it, man. Just know it's gonna take a lot of work, a lot of time. That's just the basis for anything, really. Hard work, time, effort, consistency over time, and you can pretty much achieve whatever the fuck you want, man. What you can't do is let people like your parents and your friends and family start dragging you down, because then you're never gonna be able to fucking get there. They're gonna be like, oh, well, you can't do that. You should go get a day job. You should go work at fucking, I don't know, McDonald's or some shit, flipping some fucking patties. You need money. You need this. You need that. You need that. And I'm like, just thinking like, I don't need that. You need that. What I need is to feel fulfilled. Like I need to start going towards these goals, accomplishing them. Once you accomplish goal, man, it's just like the best feeling ever. No matter what kind of goal it is, like uh, whether it's like a physical, mental, spiritual, uh, economical goal, relationship goal. All of them are good things. You need to have goals. If you don't have goals, essentially your life is meaningless, right? So what I recommend is getting a notebook kind of like this, anything really, just something small that you can keep on you, and a pen. You can even do it on like your phone, but I I think that writing them down has more meaning to it, and you're more likely to stick to it. And I don't have any like research behind that or anything, but that's just in my own experience. I'm more likely to follow through something that I actually wrote down. So you take your notebook, and I want you to write down, just your different goals, like your finance goal. Yeah, I'll even read from mine. I wrote this probably like 6 months ago. So my finance goal, I said I want to make 24,000 a year, but I want to make 24,000 a year from home. I don't want to go out doing a job for anybody like cooking, which is what I was previously doing. It says I want to make $24,000 a year. To achieve this, I must earn $2,000 a month. So you break it down into months, right? And they break that months down into weeks, which is 500 a week. And they break that weeks down into days, which means I need $72 a day. $72 a day, and I can achieve my goal. I can make $72 a day, stand at the fucking street corner with a sign that says "Please help," whatever. But if you break goals down, there's a strange thing that works with your mind. If you break things down into daily goals, even monthly goals, but daily goals are really huge. Daily and weekly goals. Break them down like that, and it's just somehow easier for your mind to comprehend, because like trying to say, oh, I need to earn $24,000 from home, that's a big number, and it might kind of rattle you a bit, and it's kind of hard for you to know where to start. But if it's like, oh, I just need to earn $72 a day, like it's like, there's many ways you can do that. It's a lot easier to just think, oh, I can make $72 a day. I can go write some surveys. I can start a business, sell a T-shirt or two, go mow someone's yard, anything. And I feel like that's really powerful, because that lets you take action on those goals. Because goals without actions they're useless. They're just things on a piece of paper. So now looking at this, I also have a health goal. Everybody needs a physical goal of some sort, because that's another thing. A lot of people end up remaining stagnant physically, and then that will end up affecting them emotionally, spiritually, relationshiply, even economically. It comes full circle. If you notice, a lot of wealthy people end up getting more fit once they get wealthy. A lot of actors. Jeff Bezos is a wonderful example. Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk, both of them seem to look more healthy and more fit since they've gotten more money despite the inverse. You think, you know, oh, well, you have money, so you can start eating the bougie shit, you know, and drinking the booze and shit every day. You have the money to, but now you gotta keep that in check too, because if your physical form's not good, then appear's not gonna be good either, and vice versa. So, for instance, my physical goal was I want to basically I want to look more full. If that makes sense. Like I was really trying to fill out my shoulders and my delts, so I've been working those a lot. I still work everything on my shoulder, delts, chest. That was my big goal for this year. Is I wanted to get those real nice and, you know, bulky or whatever, more full, because I felt like I looked scrawny up top, and that was really bothering me. So that was my goal. And then I broke that down. I was like, all right, well, how do I achieve that? I gotta start doing more delt workouts, more shoulder workouts, traps, and more chest workouts. And then I started doing research on them, learning what else I could add into my regiment. Then I also ended up actually fixing my eating as well, because I figured, what's the point in putting all this physical work if I don't have the like internal gut microbiome also supporting that physical growth? Because then it's like button heads here. Like I'm working really hard, but then I'm eating fucking donuts every day, and it's not gonna work very well. So that was my physical goal. And then let's see what else I got in here. So then I wrote down just like some proper goals, just like some fucking items I want, some things I want to achieve. I wrote that I wanted a guitar. I wanted to start practicing. I wanted an actual amp. I don't know if y'all can see, but I have my fucking $3,000, $2,600 guitar there, and I have an amp down there as well. And so I did that. I went and got the money for that, bought those things, and now I have a hobby that I do every day. And hobbies are really important too. They keep you. It's kind of like a relaxing thing, but it also is something else that you can just grow on each day. You know, like day one of playing the guitar, I'm over here like, you know, really struggling, and now I'm just like, you know, and it's that's really big. It's really big for your mind. It's good to have those hobbies. And then some other things I wanted. I haven't quite achieved everything on this list yet. I'm only like 5 or 6 months in, but I said I wanted to get my own place, my own house. You know, and I said I wanted to like buy my own house, and I'm just about 20, so I thought that would be a pretty huge achievement to be able to say, well, I own my own house. But I made it a little harder on myself, because I also don't like buying things that have a monthly payment if I don't have a passive income to support it. So currently I'm trying to work on getting a passive income source up to that scalability of that $1,000 a month, so I can that's just for the mortgage. And yeah, so that's how you get your mind fucking working. You know, you start setting goals like this. You're like, all right, well, I need $1,000 here, and I need that each month, and then I need to get the passive income to support that $1,000 a month, which is going to end up being, you know, $36 a day to afford my house. And it's like, okay, well, what can I do that doesn't require too much effort each day to get to that $36 a day so I can afford that house? And if you just go at it with that kind of mindset, you can pretty much achieve anything. It's really really smart way of thinking about it. So there's this thing called dreamlining, right? It's basically what you do is you dream, what would my ideal life look like in 6 months? What would my everything look like in 6 months? So I wrote down that I dream of having a nice house. Nice is subjective to me, obviously. Each person has their own thing, but I wrote that. I said I dream of being able to shred on the guitar, and then I even added to that, and I wanted to drop a single like cover of me doing a song where I play the guitar. Also put that I dream to be able to inspire people and have a following of people that I help, and I am currently working on that, obviously. And yeah, so that's another one of that's my 6 months dreamlining. It's pretty loose. Like, it's not like, you know, I mean, not everything on there is as meaningful as that, because I also have, like, I dream of going to concerts, and I have gone to a concert. So I have done that because I hadn't gone before and I wanted to. And then for 12 months of dreamlining, I wrote that I dream of having a business that passively pays for all of my living expenses. That is the goal. I want passive income that can pay for all my living expenses so I can focus my time directly into, like, my time and effort directly into making that fucking dough, enjoying life. I don't want to have to, go and work a day job anymore. It's just not for me. So, also put that I dream of like looking fit, basically, like how I want to look. And now that's like not necessarily an achievable goal, but just always keeping my body in its best possible shape. And I have been working on that a lot this year. It's fucking fly. And I also said that I dream of being able to do calisthenics workouts like handstand push-ups, full planches, those kind of things. Difficult body movements that I'm not quite used to doing, so I have been working on calisthenics as well. I mainly only lifted weights, so I wanted to like add to that, so I have some more like practicality. That's something else on my list. Said that I dream of seeing the world. I haven't quite been able to do that yet, but this is why it's a 12-month timeline. I'm at 5 months. I still have 7 months to be able to go travel, but I'm not able to do that until I build up this passive income that I'm trying to get, so that I don't have to worry about making money while I'm traveling. Because that's, to me, that's not a good way to travel. That's like a cheating way of traveling. Like, yeah, you're traveling, but are you really enjoying the traveling if you're always focused on some other bullshit? And then, like, if you just break everything down, right? Break it down. You have like, I don't know, your expenses. Let's say you got like, your $900 rent, $800 for your car, $1,100 in utilities, $100 for internet, $75 for your phone. You get like that's like $2,000 a month. I think it's $1,975. And then you just think on that. You're like, all right, well that $1,975. Break that down into a daily goal. How much is that? And we'll do that right now. Actually, do $1,975 divided by 30. That's $66 a day, right? So if you want to cover all your living, you spend $66 a day. What can you do to get that $66 a day? And you can apply this to non-money things too. Money's just the easiest example. It's like, okay, well I want a 6-pack abs, right? You want 6-pack abs. Well, what can you do every day to start achieving that? You can do your ab workouts. You can start eating better. You can start doing research on it, how these other people are getting their 6-pack abs and what you can do to have a similar effect. Things like that. It's all so much easier on your brain if you can just break things down. So that's my biggest tip for anyone really, but mainly targeted towards like young teenagers, is just write down your goals, break those goals down into actionable steps, and then just fucking do it. You got to put in the work. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take effort. Like even just from last year, 1 year ago to here, I know that I've improved. I've improved mentally, I've improved physically, I've improved economically. And that's what's really important. It's just, you want to be going like this. You don't have to go like this. You want to be going like this. It's great if you get up higher, but at least this. Never be this or this, okay? Just always be going at least slightly up. And with that, that's what I'll leave you with. That's my thoughts for today. I just wanted to express that. It really means a lot to me, because I'm trying to help teach other teenagers so they don't feel how I felt in the past. Or even if you like, sometimes parents have their own lives as well. They can't always like try and drag you along through life, teaching you everything. The point in time where you have to go and do your own research, which is hopefully this channel can be a future reference for anything you need. With that, I'm signing out. Peace.